The Go-Giver. Introduction. Joe is a hard-working and ambitious young man who has been working in sales for a while, but despite his efforts, he is not achieving the success he desires. Joe's job requires him to meet a certain sales quota, and he is determined to achieve it. However, no matter how hard he works or how many extra hours he puts in, he is still falling short of his goals. Joe feels frustrated and burnt out from the constant pressure to meet his sales targets. One day, Joe learns about a successful and wealthy businessman named Pinder, who is known for his ability to help people achieve success. Joe reaches out to Pinder, hoping that he can provide him with some guidance and help him achieve his goals. Pinder agrees to mentor Joe, and he begins teaching him about the 5 laws of stratospheric success. These laws are principles that successful people use to achieve greatness, and Pinder believes that if Joe follows them, he too can become successful. As Joe learns about the 5 laws of stratospheric success, he starts to shift his mindset from one focused solely on achieving his sales quota to one centered on providing value to others. He begins to understand that success is not just about making money, but about making a positive impact on the world. Through Pinder's guidance and the application of the 5 laws of stratospheric success, Joe transforms into a go-giver, someone who provides value to others without expecting anything in return. As a result, Joe's career and personal life are transformed, and he achieves the success he always dreamed of. Now let's us understand the 5 laws of Go-Giver. The law of value, which states that your true worth is determined by how much more you give in value than you take in payment. This law encourages us to focus on delivering more value to others than we receive in monetary compensation. In essence, the law of value emphasizes the importance of putting others' needs and wants ahead of our own. This may seem counterintuitive, especially in the world of business where profit and financial gain are often the main objectives. However, the authors argue that by focusing on delivering exceptional value to others, we create a positive reputation, build strong relationships, and ultimately achieve greater success in the long term. To apply the law of value, we need to start by understanding the needs and desires of others. We can do this by actively listening, asking questions, and showing empathy. By doing so, we gain a deeper understanding of what our customers or clients truly value, and we can tailor our products or services to meet their specific needs. Another way to apply the law of value is by offering something extra that our competitors do not. This could be in the form of exceptional customer service, follow-up support, or free resources that add value to our customers' lives. By doing so, we differentiate ourselves from the competition and create a positive reputation in the minds of our customers. Ultimately, the law of value reminds us that success is not just about making a profit or achieving personal gain. It is about creating value for others and making a positive impact on the world. When we focus on delivering exceptional value to others, we create a ripple effect that benefits not only ourselves but also those around us. Second, the law of compensation. The law of compensation, your income is determined by how many people you serve and how well you serve them. This law emphasizes the importance of adding value to the lives of others and how that ultimately leads to success and financial gain. The concept of the law of compensation is not new. It is a fundamental principle in the world of business and entrepreneurship. However, what makes this law unique is the focus on serving others and adding value to their lives. It is not about how much money you can make, but rather how much value you can provide to others. Joe, the protagonist in the book, learns about the law of compensation from Pinder, his mentor. Pinder explains that if you want to be successful, you need to focus on serving others and adding value to their lives. He uses the example of a successful restaurant owner who is focused on providing the best dining experience for his customers. By doing so, he attracts more customers, who in turn spread the word about the restaurant to others. This leads to more business and ultimately more success for the restaurant owner. The law of compensation is not just about making money, but also about making a difference in the lives of others. The more people you serve, the more impact you can have on the world. By focusing on serving others and adding value to their lives, you can create a ripple effect that spreads beyond your immediate circle of influence. One of the key principles of the law of compensation is the importance of excellence. If you want to serve others and add value to their lives, you need to be excellent at what you do. You need to have a deep understanding of your customers' needs and be able to provide solutions that meet those needs. You need to be passionate about what you do and be willing to go above and beyond to deliver exceptional service. The law of compensation is also about building relationships. When you serve others and add value to their lives, you build trust and credibility. People are more likely to do business with someone they trust and respect. By building strong relationships with your customers, you can create a loyal customer base that will continue to support you and refer others to you. Another important aspect of the law of compensation is the idea of giving. The more you give, the more you receive. This does not mean you should give with the expectation of receiving something in return, but rather that giving creates a positive energy that attracts abundance into your life. By giving generously of your time, talents, and resources, you create a cycle of abundance that leads to greater success and fulfillment. The law of compensation is also about mindset. If you believe that you are entitled to success, then you are unlikely to achieve it. Success is not something that is given to you, but rather something that you earn through hard work, dedication, and a willingness to serve others. By adopting a mindset of abundance and service, you can attract success into your life and achieve your goals. In conclusion, the law of compensation is a powerful principle that emphasizes the importance of serving others and adding value to their lives. By focusing on excellence, building relationships, giving generously, and adopting a mindset of abundance, you can create a cycle of success and abundance that leads to greater fulfillment and happiness. As Joe learns from Pinder in The Go-Giver, success is not just about making money, but about making a positive impact on the world around you. The third law, the law of influence. This law states that your influence is determined by how abundantly you place other people's interests first. Joe learns this law through his interactions with a successful businesswoman named Deborah. Deborah is not only a successful leader in her industry, but also a respected and beloved figure in her community. Joe is initially surprised by how Deborah seems to prioritize the needs and interests of others above her own. Through his conversations with Deborah, Joe learns that by focusing on adding value to the lives of others and genuinely caring about their needs, you can build strong relationships and create a positive impact in your community. Deborah tells Joe that successful people are those who are willing to put in the effort to understand and meet the needs of others, rather than just focusing on their own goals and desires. The law of influence emphasizes the importance of developing a genuine interest in the people around you and working to understand their needs and motivations. When you prioritize the interests of others, you build trust and respect, which can lead to new opportunities and valuable connections. The concept of the law of influence aligns with the idea of servant leadership, which is a leadership philosophy that emphasizes the importance of serving the needs of others first. By putting the needs of others first, leaders can create a positive and productive work environment, build strong teams, and achieve greater success in their own endeavors. In summary, the law of influence teaches us that the most successful people are those who prioritize the interests of others and work to add value to their lives. By taking the time to understand the needs and motivations of those around us, we can build strong relationships, create positive change, and achieve greater success in our own endeavors. Law fourth, the law of authenticity. This law states that the most valuable gift you have to offer is yourself. In other words, it is important to be authentic and true to yourself in all your interactions with others. In the book, the character of Deborah, a successful business owner, embodies this law. She emphasizes the importance of being genuine and transparent in her relationships with customers and employees. She believes that people are drawn to authenticity and that it builds trust and rapport, leading to more meaningful and long-lasting connections. The law of authenticity can be applied in various areas of life, including business, relationships, and personal development. In business, being authentic can help build a strong brand identity and establish credibility with customers. In relationships, it can foster trust and deepen connections with others. And in personal development, it can help individuals gain a better understanding of themselves and their values, leading to greater self-awareness and fulfillment. To practice the law of authenticity, it is important to know yourself well and be comfortable expressing your true thoughts and feelings. This means being honest about your strengths and weaknesses, and not pretending to be someone you're not. It also means being open and vulnerable with others, and not putting up walls or masks to protect yourself. The law of authenticity ties in with the other laws introduced in The Go-Giver. For example, being authentic can help increase the value you bring to others, as people are more likely to trust and appreciate someone who is genuine. It can also help with building positive relationships and creating a win-win situation, which is the essence of the law of compensation. Overall, the law of authenticity teaches us that being true to ourselves and others is the key to success and fulfillment in life. By embracing who we are and expressing ourselves authentically, we can build strong connections with others and make a positive impact in the world. Law 5. The law of receptivity. This law states that in order to fully experience the benefits of giving, one must also be willing to receive. Throughout the story, Joe struggles with this concept as he has always been taught that it is better to give than to receive. However, Pinder helps him understand that giving and receiving are two sides of the same coin, and that in order to continue giving, one must also be open to receiving. The law of receptivity does not just apply to material things, but also to compliments, opportunities, and even love. Being open and receptive to these things allows us to fully experience the richness of life and to continue giving back to others. The authors emphasize that the key to living in accordance with the law of receptivity is to have a mindset of abundance rather than scarcity. When we believe that there is enough to go around and that we are deserving of receiving, we are more likely to attract positive experiences and opportunities into our lives. In the context of business, the law of receptivity can be applied by being open to new ideas and partnerships, and by cultivating a mindset of collaboration rather than competition. By being receptive to the needs and desires of others, we can create mutually beneficial relationships and ultimately achieve greater success. Overall, the law of receptivity teaches us that giving and receiving are interconnected and equally important. By embracing this law, we can live a more fulfilling and abundant life, both personally and professionally. Conclusion. The Go-Giver is a powerful and thought-provoking book that challenges readers to rethink their approach to success and to adopt a more giving mindset. The 5 laws of stratospheric success offer a roadmap for achieving both personal and professional success, while also making a positive impact on the world around us. Whether you are an entrepreneur, a sales professional, or simply someone looking to live a more fulfilling life, The Go-Giver is a must-read book that will inspire and motivate you to be a better person and achieve your highest potential.